Good morning. My name is Nathan Parks, and this is a 2020 Chrysler Pacifica first call van. This vehicle is black on black, so black exterior with a black leather interior. We have only upfitted this vehicle with one option currently. We'll talk about that when we go inside the vehicle. However, on our parts and accessories page on parksbureau.com, there is a plethora of accessories to add to these first call vehicles, such as four-way or two-way strobes in the grille, or flag mounts or landau panels, and we'll talk about that as we walk around the vehicle here. But once again, this is a 2020 Chrysler Pacifica, black on black with 18,000 miles. This is a front wheel drive vehicle. They can be optioned all-wheel drive, however, this is a front wheel drive example. As we walk around, you can see that only 18,000 miles has done justice to this car. There's no blemishes, no issues, no nothing. It's ready to go to your funeral home today. Silver wheels here, factory silver wheels. You can tell it's a Pacifica by the lower chrome that it has from the factory. If you're comparing this to a Chrysler Voyager, that lower chrome is not present. Now we can add additional lower chrome to this vehicle as well through our parts and accessories page. Both a lower chrome down here and a B and C pillar chrome package as well. Coming alongside here, you notice it does have the upper roof mounts here that is part of a Pacifica over a Voyager as well. This 2020 is very clean inside. You can see we optioned it with a Parks folding floor. So this is an 8-roller folding conversion floor here to allow you to have caskets, stretchers, shipping containers, anything can be placed on top of this table to fit your funeral home needs. A church truck can stand vertically right here in this number 2 door on the passenger side to be stored for your use with the table as well, very easily. There's many options with this table. So with only one person, we've been able to flip up the center section of the conversion table and fold it on the back of itself, and we'll show that as we get to the rear load door. This exposes the stow and go seating in this Chrysler Pacifica. So as you'll see here, you can quickly pop up the stow and go seating, pull up this, and then you can pull up a middle row of seats here for allow for a 4-passenger van. Nice and easy as a conversion first call vehicle. So walking to the rear of this Chrysler Pacifica, you can see the table folded on top of itself. So once again, our Parks folding 8-roller table. Folded backwards, exposing the center 2 seats that can be popped up from the stow and go seating, factory in this Chrysler Pacifica. This exposes the all aluminum flower tray here that is underneath the table that can easily pull out and be removed to be cleaned or stowed back inside. That is contained when the table is flipped back over itself. So I'll demonstrate now the table flipping back over itself, so it'll expose the 8 rollers for a casket. So folding that table back down exposes the 8 rollers offset to the right to allow for the driver's seat to be fully reclined, able to fit any sort of driver in this Chrysler Pacifica. 8 chrome rollers with 3 10-pin beer pins, allowing for any size casket and or stretcher in this coach. Cot cups can also be added for any sort of stretchers. Every stretcher is made slightly differently, so we don't add those from the factory. However, those can easily be added during the time of purchase. So continuing in the back of this Chrysler Pacifica, it does have a quick adjust beer pin here. So pushing this top button down, sliding it forward, and then adjusting to tighten down on the casket. Super simple. The front beer pin is a fixed beer pin. So there's no adjustment up there, just as a traditional hearse. In this compartment right here, factory for a Chrysler Pacifica, there is a compact spare along with all your jack and tools to be able to replace the spare tire on this vehicle. Just a nice and easy hiding spot for the spare tire. That way, if you have a casket on the table, you can still easily access the spare in case of emergency. So as we mentioned earlier on our parts and accessories page here, we have a lot of options for these first call vehicles. One of the many popular options is removable landau panels. So as you can see on our website, we have fiberglass removable landau panels that adhere and attach to this rear window and allow to dress up a first call vehicle to look more like a funeral coach. Currently, the exterior of this Chrysler Pacifica looks like every other passenger car on the road. However, accessories can be added to this vehicle to option and bring up the exterior look to look more like a coach for your funeral home needs. So opening this number 2 door here, once again, fully powered doors, both driver's side and passenger side, and a power rear lift gate. You expose some more storage here So between the table and the door, just more storage for your funeral home needs. You could also store a church truck on this side of the vehicle as well, similar to as we talked about on the passenger side. So once again, another touch button here to close the door, nice and easy. There's also a controls on the headliner in here to open and close your doors, along with on the key fob, making your life simpler. So sitting inside this 2020 Chrysler Pacifica, you have a few creature comforts right from the factory. So you have automatic headlights over here. You have a manual tilt column here, both up and down and in and out. Sitting down here in the radio, the infotainment section, you have Bluetooth for both music and phone calls. You also have Apple CarPlay as well with a cord down here, your standard USB Apple cord. You have dual climate control with auto as well. You also have heated front seats, so both heated seat for the passenger and the driver's seat, along with a heated steering wheel as well. Seats up front and seats in the rear are leather. The passenger is a manual tilt and manual slide forward and back. The driver's seat is fully powered. Once again, all the doors in the rear of the vehicle are powered, open and close, along with the rear hatch. Those buttons are located up here and on the door themselves. So you have your rear hatch and your two side doors right here. On the key fob as well, you have the rear doors and the side doors for automatically opening and closing as well. Two cup holders here, ample amount of charging areas down below for any sort of devices you would have inside. And one more thing to notice on the infotainment screen is you do have a backup camera as well when you put the car in reverse. So nice creature comforts in this 2020 Chrysler Pacifica with only 18,000 miles. Thank you very much for taking a peek at this 2020 Chrysler Pacifica. Once again, black exterior with a black and tan interior, all leather seats, 18,000 original miles with a Parks folding 8-roller table in the rear to fit every need for your funeral home. Once again, we can add any sort of options we have listed on our parkspear.com website if you'd like to add and accessorize this vehicle anymore from what is currently viewed right now. If you want to inquire or get some pricing on this vehicle, please give us a call at 800-229-5008 or visit us at parkspear.com. Thank you very much and catch you on the next one.